Hello. It's Vlogmas day 3, so it's Sunday. Um, I didn't really feel like recording today, and then I just literally just finished watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, so I'm about to go to bed because I have work really early in the morning tomorrow, so I just wanted to go to bed. And then I was like, what should I film? And then I thought of this idea where, since I'm about to go to sleep, because after this I'm just about to turn off these lights right here because it's pretty dark in here. Usually I use these lights, you can tell if you ever notice around my room, for aesthetic purposes of booktube videos, but also because like it backlits the book when I'm reading, so like it actually shines light on the book, which is great. So I'm gonna start this thing called, like, I guess I would call it pillow book talk. Like, when you're I used to do this myself. So when I was a little kid and we slept over my grandma's house, because I would sleep on, because we had like a floor bed, and my sister and my grandma would sleep on like the top bed. We had it wasn't an inflatable. Yeah, it was an inflatable. No, it wasn't an inflatable bed. It was just like a bed that was like an extra bed on the floor. So I slept there, and then my grandma and my sister slept on the on the bed. And like, you would just have pillow talk. But also people do this apparently with like significant others, just like, just talking on in the pillow. And so I guess I'm gonna start this thing where I guess when I don't feel like actually setting up everything, that I'll just record. And like now I'm looking at it and it looks pretty good. I mean, like, oh, the lighting. I'm so happy that this camera can pick up light beautifully. So that's really good. Also, since I'm gonna be doing these videos, so you see these flower bedspread that I have. So here's a story about that. So I used to have one that was like whitish, like it was just more white with like these little designs. I forgot it. I haven't changed to the other one. But what happened is I spilled chocolate on that one, and so I changed it to this because this was the only thing we had at the house in the house at the time. And then I just never changed it back to the other one. I just keep rewashing these. Like, I just keep rewashing these. So yeah, in case you ever wonder like why is there flowers on his bedspread, but it's just because I haven't changed it. So there's that. Um, Real Housewives of Atlanta. This episode was actually pretty good. Kenya and Kim went for blood. Oh, it was so entertaining. I think that would be the right word to choose. Is that it was entertaining. But yeah. Also, in case you're also wondering, I don't know. I'm just spewing random thoughts. Like, Michael, why are you wearing a tank top? This is almost like a stringer. I bought this like at Forever 21. It was literally like $1. Because I tried to make some like one of these before, like, where like with the really deep, like, it's basically feels like you're not wearing anything. And you're probably thinking also like, is that what you wear to bed? Usually, in case you ever notice, I wear like tank tops to bed. I try to wear the least amount of clothing but still look decent in case like company shows up, I guess you could say. But basically, for some odd reason, I don't like it when I go to sleep. Like with like, I'm wearing shorts, and yes, it is cold, but I'm wearing like a tank top and some shorts. So yeah, I just don't like wearing clothes. Like, ugh. And I'm one of those people. Like, I will wear flip flops until I can't. Like, the most reasonable time that I can. So like once it starts getting really cold, I always tell people that I just literally wear shoes so I can be accepted in society, because otherwise I would just go barefoot. Like when I was a little kid, I used to just go barefoot, like flip flops, those like really cheap pesos flip flops, like those Filipino flip flops. If you're Filipino, you know it, like those flip flops. I just used to wear those like all the time. Sometimes no shoes. Like we lived in the country basically, and then my other house, because like the house in my dad's side of the family, like we lived near the beach, so there was like a lot of going to the beach. But anyways, So I guess I'll talk about some books. So I saw this. Okay, this is like what really sparked it. One of my most viewed videos, and the one that people, for some, still to this day, they still leave comments, and that's when I did a vlog review for Grey by E.L. James. So it's basically Christian Grey's point of view, like instead of Anastasia's point of view. It's basically Christians. It's still to this day one of my most viewed videos, and people, like I said, people still leave comments on that video. Mainly it's because I mean, don't get me wrong, it was one of the funniest books I've ever read. Like, it was so funny. And if you watch that video, I actually haven't seen it in quite a while, but I just remember laughing a lot because it was a funny book. And I was listening to it on audio. The one comment that really stuck with me that I still remember to this day was that I didn't get the nuance because of the book, and that I didn't like it because I was too young. And I was like, what age is that book targeted at? Because the main character was like, what, 21? Oh god, I haven't. And you know, I bought the books, like I bought it, so I still have it. But I don't even know how old I forgot how old Anastasia was. She was really young though, because Christian. I just remembering Christian was surprised that she was so young. You know, she was in college, so she had to be 18. She had to be 19, 21, like somewhere around there. But yeah, and I was like, bruh. And then the reason why I bring this up, anyways, is because when the second movie came out, I was like, oh, she hasn't released like the second book in Christian's point of view. And then I just was browsing around on the internet, you know, because like Black Friday and Cyber Monday's coming up, and I saw on Barnes and Noble that she has a sequel called Darker. So original. Oh my god, is she gonna talk? Bruh, I just realized she just basically named the books from the point of view of Christian, like 50 Shades Darker. Wait, 50 Shades of Grey. She named the first book Grey. Then the second book, 50 Shades Darker. She's gonna name the book Darker. 50 Shades Freed. She's gonna name the book Freed. Wow. Yeah. And I was thinking, I was like, should I do a review? Or like, should I do another video on Darker? Now, I don't know who'll be narrating it, but I think I might want to actually physically read it. But this time I'm not buying it. Like, I bought the other ones just to see like what the hype was, because at that time the waiting list at my library was so long. Yeah. Let me see how let me see how. Oh, so I'm trying to keep all of these Vlogmas videos under roughly around 10 minutes, just because I know a lot of people are watching Vlogmas videos because it is December, and so I'm trying to keep it around that time. Just for me anyways, like I know how like habitual, like people are watching so many Vlogmas videos, like trying to make them long is just kind of productive for me. But yeah, I really like this actually. It's just literally me spewing thoughts about anything. Now, I am gonna make another Booktube report video. Whew, because if you've been watching Booktube recently, if you're in the Booktube community and if you watch any videos recently, Mercedes' video about reading her recent one, whew, that comment section is lit, and all the response videos are so interesting. The thing is, I'm sure probably someone already made like a playlist about all those videos. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it now because I'm about to go to sleep. Actually, like I need to go to sleep because we have work early in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, if you have any topics you want me to talk about, like I guess whatever, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Just let me know. I'll try to do another one. I like this. This is nice. And I'm gonna let you know now, like, since this camera is so good, I love this camera so much. Like, it's not, when I tell you that the distance between my face and this camera is not even far. Like I'm not even holding it at arm. If I were to hold it at arm's length, it'd be this far. Like you see, which is great because I like the wide angle. So yeah, if you have any topics, let me know. So good night.